We live in an age that talks about people of faith, and our culture views faith as something that's private. Well, what does Jesus say about this? What does Mark's Gospel say about this? We've heard Jesus say, repent and believe the good news. What does it mean to believe? Well, Mark chapter 3 gives us a little insight into that with this man with the shriveled hand. So look at Mark 3 verse 3, because I think this will help us. Jesus said to the man with the shriveled hand, stand up in front of everyone. And that's what the man does. And then in verse 5, stretch out your hand. He stretched it out and his hand was completely restored. So we see that faith here is a public, risk-taking step to trust Jesus. This man could have sat in the pews, sat in the chairs. No, I'm not going to stand up, Jesus. I can see all these religious leaders, they don't like you. And if I stand up, I'm going to be with you and they're not going to like me too. No, that's too much of a risk. I'll stay where I am, thanks. But no, he stood up, he stretched out his hand, and his faith was rewarded. His public risk-taking trust of Jesus was rewarded because he was healed. And that's the same for us. Trusting Jesus will involve a public taking of risk to trust Jesus. It might mean that people don't like us because of Jesus, but it will always be rewarded. And all of this just is a foretaste of what Jesus says later on in Mark's Gospel, that if anyone would come after him, would follow him, we must be willing to deny ourselves and take up our cross and follow him. That's what faith involves.